We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals. It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Ready?
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Hey, Echo. Not today. Mike, 55. Yeah, 5. 55.
Manziel.
Heavy on the edges.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
At the 43-yard line.
Down. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie. Hey, exit. We want it. Come to my world. Now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. They almost gave it right back to him there with another interception of their own. And to be honest, he probably should have caught that and picked it off.
And he knows it, and he'll see it in film, and he'll see it in his dreams tonight when it's all said and done. But you almost felt like the excitement had been ramped up, and they were trying to get a big play right after that one.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Gone. Let's go.
Second and 10.
Outside's coming.
Buying time to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Hey. High 7. Watch the back. Go. Watch the back.
They'll set up a throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
45. Hey, Delta. 45. Get it.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. And bulldozing his way through. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Let's go now. 10 Tucson.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Shoot.
Now Manziel. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
This one caught by Isabella. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down, and the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd and 2. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Stevens. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now back to throw. Being chased out left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Ready?
Mike.
70, Indy.
55, Mike. Good.
Go. Quick. Check.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Check hot route. Hot.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Gator.
45. Switch up.
Hey, Foxtrot. Now.
Check. 45's the mic. Check. 45's the mic.
Say go.
He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
15 Lonnie.
Let's get in there, huh? Watch that.
General West.
Check 13.
Get it.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Oh, yeah.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Set, ready.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
45's the mic.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Leo. 22 jet bomber.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Mike 55. Double.
They'll try and throw for it to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw.
Hey, eat. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Right there in the middle.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's into the clear. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, an 80-yard touchdown, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ready.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Rush in.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Ready.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Let's go.
4 yards the pickup, first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Get him, boy.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Team 6. Bullet high.
Watch 55.
Get him.
Let's go.
2nd and 3. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That's my boy.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. They'll look to throw here toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
Down.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
At the 19-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Hey.
45 is Mike. 45.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
45.
They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Los Angeles. The Broncos have taken the early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Here's Manziel. That ball complete to Isabella.
Check. 3 down.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. The point after is good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Looking to throw.
Hey, turn it up.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Check safety.
Back to throw here. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Yes.
Keep moving, man. Man, moving. You got to get that. 46.
Ready?
He'll look to throw.
I'm coming after you.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Bravo.
46, boys. 46. 46 to Mike.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Lamb. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Here we go. 60 yards.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Recon 132 fighter. Fire.
Back to throw now on first down.
Get in the weight room.
On the crossing route, complete. That's Lamb. And he'll go out of bounds. Inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Dallas.
Let's go.
This quarterback now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's first and 10.
Four down. Check.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown.
There you go, baby.
Ready?
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Now.
They'll look to throw again. And this will be caught as they convert here for two. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go.
At their own 21-yard line.
Down.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separate...
Touchdown, Cowboys! A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind. Because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 29-yard line.
Set,
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Bandit.
They'll set up to throw. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at about the 31. Past the 20. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Second and 4 at the 9-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Get ready. Check, 55.
Second and 4.
Check, 55 to Mike.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a third and 4. Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there.
That is caught, and the record is his. It's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown right there.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Come on, set.
Arizona's
10-2
offense
draw.
at the line, ready to get their drive started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Hey. High 7. Set, go.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off near his own 48. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
Here we go. 8-3. X3. 218. Chopper.
Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Get it.
Tighten up.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Run!
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end, and he'll get it down here to the 43.
Ready.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Protein spill. Go. Shoot.
They'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
64, weak. Hit it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. 19 yards there on the pickup. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Keep playing hard, fellas.
They'll set up a throw.
Let's get it.
And that will be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Watch 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 13 yards out. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
55. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after
From
you.
the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Your trip ends here.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Box trot.
Mike, 55. Check
Get it.
Mike.
Manziel. And able able to find Kirk complete. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll try the left side. Kirk try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
55, Mike 55.
Hey, lock it.
Keep it up, guys. Say, hit it.
Now Manziel. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Let's go, fellas.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That is caught at the 7. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down.
Down. 90 Wolf. Hey, Haywood.
Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Joker.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. That's complete right around the 8. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Last stop.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now a give, right side. Kirk looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go.
Let's go. And we got Mike.
They'll look to
53.
throw here.
Mike 53.
Flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead is down to 20. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
At the 28-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Julian Love, the rookie from Notre Dame, there to get a hand in.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
It's just me. It's just me and you.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Check Mike 45.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Going up top. This is caught inside the 15.
Good work, boy.
And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. They're going to look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, and they will score. It's a pick-6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Extra point safely through, and that cuts this lead down to 13. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Hey, check Mike 45.
Smoke.
45.
Yo.
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the